going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Th8 Dragloon channel. In this video, we'll be going over a Town Hall 8 3-star attack strategy for all you Town Hall 8s out there. That's going to be the Dragloon attack strategy. Before we jump into it, let's go ahead and take a look at the army composition to see what we use with the Dragloon composition. We got 9 dragons, 4 loons, 2 lightning spells, a rage, a poison, and in your clan cast, you're going to want more loons, and then for your CC spell, you can either bring a quake, a poison, or a haste. It's totally up to you what you want to use. Each of them have their benefits. The poison helps with extra CC units or anything like that. Quakes help with taking down air defenses, but even though you don't need it because the level 5 lightning spells can take down an air defense by themselves. And then the most beneficial one, which I think is the haste spell, will help your troops get through the base quicker and stuff like that. We're going to start off with a replay using the haste spell because it's something that I discovered, I guess, a little bit after using the strategy for a while. I thought the quakes were needed because I didn't know the lightning spells were strong enough to take down the air defenses by themselves. But the lightning spells at level 5 are strong enough to take down an air defense by themselves without the assistance of a quake. Let's go ahead and jump to the first replay for Dragloon. Alright guys, first example we got here, we got an almost max Town Hall 8, and you see the composition on the bottom. I have that haste spell in the extra CC slot instead of the poison or the quake. In the remainder of the replays, you're going to see the quake because, again, I thought that the level 5 lightning spells couldn't take down the air defenses by themselves, but the lightning spells are strong enough to take down the air defenses by themselves. So the premise of the attack is pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and play it here. You're going to want to attack from the back side of the sweeper. Just notice where the sweeper is. You can see I'm attacking the far side air defense, the farthest away from where I'm going to be coming from, and that's the air defense I'm going to end up taking down. You can see I have my king on the left side along with the dragon on the right side. I like to use my king to funnel one side and my dragon or 2 dragons to funnel one side, left and right and stuff like that. But you can see the dragons coming in. We had corner huts to take down. Make sure to place a couple dragons on builder huts so that way cuts down time. So you're not running into a bunch of time fails with the dragon attack strategy. Not my favorite strategy at Town Hall 8, but it is a pretty powerful one. As long as you can get your troops into the middle, take down those air defenses, you're pretty much golden for the attack. You can see the dragons pushing in here along with the rage spell coming down. We got the enemy dragon attacking my dragons, but they take it down pretty easily. And you can see the haste spell comes in pretty handy here because you have 2 lightning spells that take down 1 air defense, which means you only have 1 space for the rage spell. But the haste, you can see, is pushing in all the loons right in towards that last air defense. And as you can see, they snipe it off, taking down all the remaining air defenses, which means it's going to be an easy wipe for the base. Once those air defenses go down, there's not really much else the base can do. As long as you got dragons in the middle, you got loons taking down air defenses, not air defenses, but archer towers and wizard towers and anything that can attack air. But that's pretty much a wrap for the base there. You can see that the dragons are tanky enough to survive. And as long as they're not on the outside of the base, as long as they're not making their way around the base and not really attacking these archer towers, you're pretty much guaranteed the 3-star here. I'm going to go ahead and 2 times it, but the dragon strategy is not the most reliable strategy. You really have to focus on funneling your troops into the middle. Make sure a couple dragons go into the middle, rage them through, and then those loons that follow behind them, make sure the loons come behind, rage them through. If you got to use that haste spell on them, fine. That's what I figured out was a lot better for the attack strategy. The quakes didn't really help at all. They kind of just weaken air defenses or remaining defenses and stuff like that, but they don't really do a lot of assistance with the attack, or they don't really assist like getting loons to the air defenses quick enough and stuff like that. So if you are going to use the strategy, definitely recommend using the haste in the CC slot, but it's totally up to what you guys want to do. You can guys use an extra poison, you guys can use that quake to do some damage to other buildings and stuff like that, but I believe the haste spell is the best shot for you guys for using this strategy. Let's go ahead and jump into the next replay for Dragloon. Alright, second replay we got here, I'm going to have it play straight through. And again, the air defense, or the air sweeper, is pointing towards this direction here. So we're going to attack the far side air defense with the 2 lightning spells. And at this point in time, I already noticed that the lightning spells were strong enough to take down air defense by themselves. So I used the quake spell to damage the remaining air defenses along with the archer tower. So we have the dragons pushing in. We have 1 dragon on the right and another dragon on the left. And I placed my king on the right side as well, just to help really funnel down that dragon side and push him into the middle of the base. We have the loons lagging in from behind. And once those dragons start pushing a little bit more, we have the loons coming in. I want to use that rage spell to get my loons and the dragons towards those air defenses and take them down. Again, that's the main objective for the dragon attack strategy. If you can get those air defenses down, you're pretty much golden for the attack strategy. Make sure you get a couple, dragons going into the middle and taking down the Teslas and the archer towers and anything that can really threaten the dragons that are remaining. But as long as they stay in the middle of the base and they make their way towards each remaining, threatening defense, pretty much guaranteed the 3-star every time. It's not the best strategy, like I said. If you're coming over from the top Town Hall 8 attack strategies that go white plus hogs, you have a lot more control versus this attack strategy. and you don't really have to worry about them bouncing out or not going the right way, or perhaps being attracted to a CC or a king, and then they all go to the outside and the attack is ruined and everything like that. But if you like dragons, if you're a fan of the dragons, this is how I would do it. I think this is the strongest way to do the dragon strategies at Town Hall 8. I tried the 3 rages. I tried, I guess, a couple heals with it as well. This is the best method I found to use with the Dragloon strategy. You take down one of the air defenses, the far side air defense coming from the back side of the sweeper, and then you push your dragons in, use your loons. If you want to bring a quake, you can damage him. You can bring an extra poison for the CC, but I think the haste is the best option for the Dragloon because it easily takes him down without much resistance. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Those are the 2 replays I want to go over. Towards the end of me using this strategy, the haste spell seems to work a lot better. You can get the loons through faster. The dragons, it's kind of like having an extra rage spell, but they just don't do more damage. But with the loons, you kind of want to get them to those, air defenses, those archer towers, have them one-shot them, and keep them moving through the base. But that's it for the video, guys. If it helped you guys, definitely appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But that's all I have for the video, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.